Let's head to the waiver wire for week 5. You should have a decent handle on where your team is at. Are you a winning team? Are you 4-0? 3-1? 2-2, you're still contending, right? 1-3, you gotta spend the FAAB. 0-4, you're dust, buddy. You're not watching the channel. Like and subscribe. Now, we got 6 or 7 names. We got 7 names to talk about today. You're seeing name number 1 right here on the screen. Woody Marks. We had him in the waiver wire video for last week. And man, oh man, did he make the most of his opportunities. You can see he's kind of been having an uptick in usage every single week. Last week he was at 47% snap rate. The week prior, 25. The week prior, 11%. Now go check out flockfantasy.com, free tool. They're nice enough to let us use this on the channel. Woody Marks had 17 rushes to Nick Chubb's 15. And Woody Marks was a monster through the air in week 4. 17 carries for 70 rush yards and a touchdown. Ew. Receiving wise, and he's known for being a receiving back, 5 targets, and he had 50 receiving yards and 4 catches. He also had a receiving touchdown. This guy had 28 points in my fantasy league, and he's sitting on waiver wires. This guy's only rostered in 29% of leagues, and it seems like you should go out there and you should spend a significant portion of your FAAB. Nick Chubb was never exciting coming into the season, even as the RB1, and it seems like this is now Woody Marks' backfield. Expecting to still remain like 50-50 involved with Nick Chubb, but I haven't heard about... Is Joe Mixon still alive? I have not heard about Joe Mixon in quite some time. Now, Kenneth Gainwell is the next name. You got the Dublin game, right? You have, we're in Ireland. Saturday night, you get the tweet from one of the insiders that Jaylen Warren is going to play. They lied. They lied to you straight to your face. You probably woke up at 10 o'clock and you were like, how many points does he have? He's got 0. He's out. You see the O next to his name, you're mad. Kenneth Gainwell is only rostered in 22% of leagues. 19 carries, 100 yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns. He gets everything. Caleb Johnson, you're dust. Nothing. He looked bad too. 6 receptions on 6 targets as well for 35 receiving yards. This is Gainwell's backfield when Warren is gone. Now, even when Warren is there, his floor is not too bad. Like 10 points with a rushing touchdown when Warren was there in week 3. In week 2, without the rushing touchdown, he still played 42% of the snaps and he still had 7 points. Gainwell should be rostered. He is a premium handcuff back at worst right here. And I think with Gainwell's explosive performance in Dublin, I think he could push Jaylen Warren for some opportunities moving forward. So I would spend a lot of your FAAB on Woody Marks because there's a realistic role that Woody Marks takes over. Gainwell, I still see him as a handcuff, so I wouldn't spend as much. With Woody Marks, we're probably pushing 20%. With Gainwell, I don't think it's as high priority unless Warren misses time, and then Gainwell is an automatic start. Kendre Miller, he's probably the least exciting of the 3. He's maybe up there with Kenneth Gainwell. He's a premium handcuff. Now, I think Kamara, he's old. He usually fades as the season progresses. Is he going to get injured? This Saints team needs a bright spot. Kendre Miller, he hasn't really been pushing Kamara for snaps at all until week 4. Now, taking a look at week 4, and Kendre Miller is readily available. This guy's only rostered in 5% of leagues. 11 rushes for 65 yards and a tutty. Now, through the receiving game, he gets nothing, which is a bit concerning, and he hasn't really been used too much as a receiver earlier either. He had 2 catches in week 3, 1 catch in week 2, I believe, but not really any receiving usage at all. So he's really only going to be effective if Kamara fades or if Kamara gets injured. So he's a handcuff type guy, but he's not rostered at all. And he's chipping away. Like, Kamara only had 15 carries to Kendre Miller's 11. So I don't mind having Kendre Miller rostered. The next name up here is going to be Luther Burden. People might send him to the waivers after he did nothing in week number 4. Don't be deceived. His usage will increase. It's a bye week in week 5, which is going to encourage people to send him to the waivers. Go out there and spend nothing on this guy. You'll have him. And then Caleb Williams and the Bears will have some games where they're going to have to air it out. Washington, tough matchup. Saints, Luther Burden should feast. And then they're going to have to air it out against a tough team with the Ravens and some better matchups with the Bengals and Giants. Luther Burden should be rostered. Don't spend much. It's a cheap discount option for late season upside. Name number 5 is Wan'Dale Robinson. And name number 6 is also going to be Mr. Darius Slayton. Now, which one do I like better? I like Wan'Dale Robinson more because Jackson Dart's going to have to dump the ball down, it seems like, without Malik Neighbors. You have no Malik Neighbors. Can Wan'Dale capitalize? We didn't see much passing volume or much downfield passing from Jackson Dart once Malik Neighbors went down. Now, Darius Slayton, he actually, you might be tricked into thinking Darius Slayton is a bit more enticing than Wan'Dale. Because Darius Slayton, he had 3 catches, 44 yards in week 4. he was more involved than he has been at all throughout the whole course of the season. Don't fall for it. I still like Wan'Dale Robinson better. Wan'Dale Robinson flashed. He had a 30 bomb with Russell Wilson. He actually had some deep downfield catches. Now, Wan'Dale only had 4 points in week 4. Either of these guys, like Wan'Dale Neighbors is out for the year. One of these guys is going to turn into a flex play. Last year, Wan'Dale Robinson was a flex play for me for like 5 weeks of the season. So I trust Wan'Dale Robinson a lot more than I trust Big Play Slay. Final name of the video is another New York Giant. It's Jackson Dart himself. This guy had 50 rushing yards with a rushing touchdown. They're going to get him the ball on the ground, and they're going to give him opportunities. I want to go watch the Sunday Night Football song right now. So those are the best waiver wire options for week 5. And I want to watch the Sunday Night Football song, so I got to go check that out. There it is. Let me know any comments, any questions down in the comments. Thanks for watching, boys. Peace out.